Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the News That Doesn't Suck, where we give you the news stories that you don't get to hear and a little dose of positivity in your day. Today, we got 3 quick little stories for you, and I actually have them all prepared, so let me get into these. So, first off,
it's rock and rolling, apparently. The music.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have the synthwave playlist going.
Yeah, it just came on a big. Okay, just go ahead.
Well, I paused it like right in the middle of a song. So
yeah,
it's kind of an awkward spot to restart this. Anyway, today, one of the big news stories I found, and I thought was super freaking cool, due to some absolutely freaking groundbreaking research that has been done. Scientists have actually found a common weed that has been shown to stop breast cancer cells.
A weed, like
a weed
it
grows. Yeah, like it grows out of control, like super freaking common in its area.
That stops breast
cancer cells.
Wow.
So there's current research being done to actually add this to certain types of chemotherapy to target breast cancer.
That's really cool.
Yeah, to treat breast cancers. Originally, it was literally just written off as, like, having no medicinal properties, literally just being a freaking weed. But
what is it called?
It is known as Phailcress.
Phailcress.
Yep, it's a little weed with 4 white petal flowers. It's kind of pretty, actually. But the really cool thing about it, and why they're wanting to add it heavily to chemos for breast cancer, really make it the base for this treatment, is because it's been shown to specifically target breast cancer cells.
Oh, okay.
So it'll leave all the other cells in the body unaffected.
That's crazy awesome.
Yeah, which is a constant problem with chemo because it just kills everything.
Yeah.
Indiscriminately. So, indiscriminately, not undiscriminately. That's not a word. But I thought that was super, super freaking cool. The research has been going on since about 2006, and they finally got published.
Oh, wow.
So, it's pretty freaking cool.
That's awesome.
So, we may have a new future treatment for that. The next thing I found is actually in the topic of environmental sciences. Recently, a company has started in collaboration with Oxford and a couple other universities in the UK, have made a process to break down plastic waste.
Oh, that's really cool.
You know, plastic doesn't break down.
Yes.
So they've found a way to transform plastic back into base elements of carbon and other things.
Oh, wow.
And then they're using that carbon to make some, like, really important science stuff like carbon nanotubes.
That's really cool.
So
I bet that's really expensive, though.
So, well, I don't know anything about the cost of it. But from what they're describing, they're able to do large batches of this with some basic chemicals and then just shitloads of microwave.
Interesting.
They just pulverize it with microwaves, which effectively break it down into hydrogen and carbon.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. So they're able to reuse those components for more valuable things and get rid of plastic while they're at it.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And the last story I have today, which is really, really cool on a humanitarian side of things.
Yes.
There has been a global vaccination program since 1980s. 1980s, this is launched, and because of the work in this program, the global infection rate of hepatitis B has plummeted to under 1%.
That's wonderful.
They particularly target, of course, newborns and infants, but because of how widespread this has been, and them also helping working with the UN. They've been able to get vaccines into very, very, very far-reaching areas, and
That's
have
so wonderful.
now dropped the total hepatitis B infection down to under 1%.
That's so wonderful.
So they're working to eradicate hepatitis B, and the UN is projecting that if they continue with this, hepatitis B will be eradicated from the human populace by 2030.
Wow, that's very soon too.
Yeah, that's only in the next, what, 9 years? In 9 years, one of the most fatal diseases is potentially going to be wiped out.
That is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. So there is your little dose of positivity and a reminder, guys, that not everything sucks.